Hey, Kevin, hope you're doing well today. I know you've obviously been a really confident guy since you got into the league, but how good was it for you to have the season you had last year, to stay healthy, to have those interceptions, just to show that you could get through a season? And was there anything that you learned about your body playing 15 games that you're able to implement in your preparation this offseason?
It was definitely good, just for me to finish the season and play most of the games, for the most part. Um, Felt good being out there, just now just got to be consistent with it, just kind of hone in on my technique and do that every play, down in, down out. So felt good. But no, it wasn't too much stuff that happened, that I wasn't necessarily planning for. Definitely some encouraging things, um, you know, coming for the next season.
Good morning, Kevin. I want to ask you about the consistency thing. Is that the next step for you? Because it seemed like you would have long stretches where you didn't give up anything, and then you give up a play or two here and there. Is that the next step in your path?
Yeah, just eliminating big plays. That's the thing. Um, you can play good, especially as a corner. You can play good all game, and then kind of just that one play where you maybe weren't focused or something like that. So just eliminating those things and just being consistently dominant.
I was just wondering this. Thank you for doing this. I was just wondering this summer, just how did you kind of work on getting your better, improving your game with all the hurdles that were in your way with the quarantine and such, and just what are you anticipating practice to be like as y'all get ready to start practice? How different do you think an experience is going to be?
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's going to be too much different. Just going through the phase that we have been going through these past few weeks, just kind of getting acclimated into things. But yeah, I don't think practice will be too much different. It'll be good to actually get out there and play some football, go against the ones and, really just get out there and compete. In the off season, I really just trying to get in the best shape I can be in, just so we can go out there, we can play man, pretty much the whole game. That's the type of shape that, that they expect us to be in as corner. That's the type of shape that I need to be in to take my game to that next level. So, I'm just looking forward to, year three in Pet system, and everybody's kind of, knowing their job and knowing others' jobs and stuff. And so we're definitely very comfortable in it.
Hey, Kevin, you led the team in interceptions last year with 5. I know you talked during the season about, some opportunities that maybe got away. How many interceptions do you think you should have had last year?
5. What that was God's plan for me to have 5. So.
Kev, I know you're only 25, but with Tremont gone, I think that makes you the oldest corner in the room. Is that leadership role as the old head, I guess, something you're looking forward to taking on? And do you feel like the veteran in that room?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely just being here. This is my 4th year being here. It's actually no DBs that was here my rookie year. So it's actually a few guys older than me, even in the corners, guys who've been here. So even some rookies, that came in a little older than me, but just kind of been here in the system, for a few years, been around the building. This is my 4th year in the building. Definitely just knowing what to expect, just kind of, help lead the guys. So I definitely, feel that role coming along for sure.
Kevin, earlier this offseason, you recorded and released a pretty impassioned video in response to Drew Brees' comments about the anthem. I was wondering if you heard from either Drew himself or people around the league in a response to your video.
No, I didn't. I didn't hear back from Drew. No, I didn't hear too much about that.
Hey, Kevin, good to see you. Thanks for doing this. All right, it's year 3 with Mike Pettin, year 2 with the Smiths and Adrian. I kind of know, I think you know the answer to this one. Is this kind of a no excuse season for the defense? And I'm sure you'll say yes, but then give me why.
Really just wanted to take that next step, as a defense. Guys are getting comfortable and kind of past that undergraduate level, kind of want to take it to, those 501, those graduate level courses, so just really get into the the intricacies of the defense and just the small details and things like that, and just going out there and playing free. You know, we not as much thinking going on. You know, really just hone in on your job and you know to just trust the brothers. You know, to the left and right of you. So I'm definitely excited. You know, we have this time in camp to come. You know, to gel together, but definitely excited to you know for the season.
Hey, Kevin, thanks for taking the time. How excited are you to put on the pads and just hit somebody in practice?
Yeah, just playing football in general. You know, there's so many sprints and stuff you can do. We've been doing that for a long time. So ready to go out there and just play football. That's what we do. We're football players. So, you know, want to get those pads on. You know, it's a weird sport where you can't really play the sport itself all year long. You know, how you play when you're actually playing it. So, you know, those breaks are needed, but it's always itching to get back out there on the field come this time of year.
Hey, Kevin, good to see you. There aren't a lot of teams in the league that have two young corners, on their first contracts. Wondering what kind of duo you think you guys have for now. And do you have any problem being considered cornerback number 2 if people think Jair is number 1?
Oh no, look, I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? People gonna think what they gonna think, but when you get out there on that field, it's 2 number 1s. So, it's gonna be hard to go to the left side, it's gonna be hard to go to the right side. So it's the film is gonna speak for itself for sure. And Ja has, established himself as one of the elite corners in this league, and I'm right there too. So just a few more healthy seasons, one more healthy season, I'm establish myself as well. So.
Kevin, you've always struck me as someone who considers the business side and conversations that we've had in the past. What's it like going into the final year of your contract with everything else going on, the pandemic, what the cap ramifications? Do you think of those sort of things, what it could look like a year out? And what kind of value do you think that you've shown that you have, especially with the year you had last year?
Yeah. Those are definitely talks, that I have with my agent and, just my team in general, that we have. But that's what I pay those guys to do. You know what I'm saying? So I leave that to them. And, once I get on the field and I keep myself ready, then, that value is going to write itself, So the market is set and we got a few guys going to set that bar right now in this position. So that's, another good year. And that's, like I said, the film will speak for itself.
Yeah, Kevin, you're a sure thing now at corner. Jair obviously is as well. What do you think you have elsewhere, whether it's Chandon in the slot or whoever that number 3 guy becomes?
Yeah. No, I think with the secondary we have, everybody's gelling. With our safety we got, with Sam and Smash back there, those guys are so comfortable and they lead the charge and they command the back end, as well as any team that I've been on. And Chandon is definitely ready to come into that, that starting nickel role. He had a great guy to look after last year with Tremont, and the stuff that Tremont, was able to do at a high level for a long time in this league, So, looking forward, we have a great secondary.
Kevin, a few weeks ago, fans went after you on Twitter for your eating habits. I noticed you're sucking down soda there from a fast food establishment, most likely. Just wondering if you have mixed in a salad with this meal today.
See, that's where assumption gets you wrong. This is probably this is a protein shake, nice little healthy thing. You know what I'm saying? Some blueberries. Actually, I'm gonna have to show y'all what this is. We got, let me see what I put in here. We got some blueberries. We got some different type of seeds, like some chai seeds and some hemp seeds, and all that good stuff in there. We got some vanilla whey. We got some vanilla protein, some almond butter. So it's kind of like a salad. You know what I'm saying? Well, it ain't no soda though.
Hey, Kevin, in July, all of a sudden there's a song that popped up that you and Manny had recorded, and it sounded great. And I said, boy, I hope to hear that at practice sometime this year. And Manny said, actually, Coach played that in a team meeting, one of the proudest moments of my life. So could you tell me about that collaboration with Manny? Did you do that in person in Arizona, or virtually, and just talk about that fun off the field thing with a teammate.
Yeah, no, yeah, Manny, my guy. He actually, when he was here, he stayed a few houses down from me. We actually did that out in Green Bay. Kind of just messing around and stuff. But Manny, he's an extremely talented guy. On the field and off the field. So yeah, we have a lot of fun together and stuff. So, just being with guys who, are like-minded, just creative, things like that. So that's a lot of things I like to do, outside of the field. Kind of just get my mind off things, just create. So definitely a cool environment for that.